Hello, this is Tony Hiller from RealClimateScience.com. National Geographic says that the burning of fossil fuels is disrupting fall foliage. Fall is getting warmer as a result of climate change jeopardizing these beloved colors. Last year, Earth saw its fourth warmest October since record keeping began 113 years ago. This year is shaping up to be no different, following the planet's hottest recorded summer. And the Northeast, famous for its vibrant fall foliage, is warming faster than the rest of North America. According to a study published in 2021, the burning of fossil fuels has pushed the arrival of red maple leaf colors back more than a month since the 19th century. According to National Geographic, if an academic study conforms to their belief system, then it must be true and no further verification is required. That doesn't seem like a very sensible way to do journalism or science, so let's do a little bit of fact-checking. This is what Williston, Vermont looked like on October 5th, 2023. National Geographic said that colors are changing 1 month later than they did during the 19th century, which means that during the 19th century they would have had to have been changing by early September. We've seen the National Geographic propaganda, now let's look at what's actually going on. During 1937, the colors in Vermont peaked around October 10th. And just like 85 years earlier, peak colors in Vermont during 2022 occurred around October 10th. September afternoon temperatures in the United States were much warmer 90 years ago than they are now. And the frequency of hot days in the United States during September was much higher prior to 1960. During September 1931, more than one-third of all temperature readings taken in the United States were over 90 degrees Fahrenheit. And during September 1908, more than two-thirds of temperature readings taken in the United States were over 80 degrees Fahrenheit. October afternoon temperatures in the United States were also much higher prior to 60 years ago. The October percent of days over 70 degrees Fahrenheit was much higher, and the October percent of days above 80 degrees Fahrenheit was also much higher. The warmest October in the United States occurred in 1963, a few weeks ahead of the JFK assassination. I remember how warm it was that autumn, and particularly how warm it was the afternoon they let us out of school because of the assassination. National Geographic said that the Northeast United States is warming faster than the rest of North America. So let's take a look specifically at the 9 states defined as the Northeastern United States. Autumn afternoon temperatures in the Northeastern United States are a little bit cooler now than they were 80 years ago. During 1947, 43% of autumn temperature readings in the Northeastern United States were over 70 degrees Fahrenheit. And 20% of autumn afternoon temperatures in the Northeastern U.S. were over 80 degrees Fahrenheit. This led to the worst forest fires in Maine's history during October 1947. The state experienced over 90 consecutive days of record-breaking high temperatures and drought. By mid-October, many small wildfires started and spread out of control. These fires burned over 220,000 acres, burned 1,000 homes, left 2,500 people homeless, and 16 people dead. The actual data doesn't support the idea that autumn temperatures in the Northeast U.S. are warmer now than they were in the past. For the last 3 years, the percent of autumn days in the Northeastern United States have been considerably lower than they were at the end of the 19th century. Other data also appears to contradict the National Geographic claims. Autumn snow cover in North America has been increasing for 50 years. This indicates that cold air is pushing further south into the United States during autumn, causing the freeze line to move to lower latitudes, which makes precipitation which used to fall as rain now fall as snow. During 11 of the last 14 Octobers, snow cover in North America has been above the 1967 to 22 average. National Geographic seems to believe that fake global temperature graphs from U.S. government agencies somehow affect the trees in the northeastern United States. The reality is that they have no idea what global temperatures were during the 19th century because of a lack of high-quality data over most of the planet. And these are the same people who claim that the medieval warm period and Little Ice Age were regional events rather than global. When convenient, they say that climate change affects the whole planet, and when it's not convenient, they say that climate change is regional. Experts say that the burning of fossil fuels is ruining fall colors in the northeastern United States, but it would appear that the trees have a different opinion. Toto's been pulling back the curtain on the climate scam for more than 15 years. You can visit him and his extended puppy family on the web at realclimatescience.com.